Hi there, today I'm going to show you how to multiply whole numbers times fractions. I'm just going to do a couple examples for you. I'm going to start off with an explanation one, and then we'll do the other examples a little more quickly. So when you're multiplying a whole number by a fraction, your first step will be to turn this whole number into a fraction. All you have to do is take whatever this whole number happens to be, in this case it's a 3, and write it over top of a 1. And then you can finish your multiplication problem. So it will be 3 over 1 times 3 over 5. And all you do for these is top times top, or numerator times numerator. 3 times 3 is 9. 1 times 5, or denominator times denominator, is 5. So the answer to this problem will be 9/5. But most likely in all cases, they're going to ask you to change this fraction into a mixed number, because right now it's considered improper. There's a bigger number on top than the bottom. So the way that you do that is this fraction line right here means to divide. You actually solve the division problem. So you're going to do 9 divided by 5. So when I do 9 divided by 5, 5 fits into 9 one time, which is 5. And when I subtract, I have 4 left over. I tell my class always to circle these 3 numbers, because that's where you're going to find the numbers that make up your mixed number, which will be your final answer. Whatever you have in the top bubble is always going to be your big number. Top, biggest, that's the way I remember it. And then whatever's down here, your remainder, is going to be your new numerator. And your denominator will come from over here, which if you ever get confused, you know that the denominator starts off and ends as the same thing. So your final answer will be 1 4/5 for this problem of 3 times 3/5. So that is how you multiply a whole number times a fraction. And we'll just do a couple other ones a little bit quicker, just in case you need some help with those. Let's do 4 times 2/3. So instead of writing it like I did up here, I'm just going to quickly do 4 times 2 is 8. And I know that would be a 1 down there at the bottom. 1 times 3 is 3. 8/3. This is improper. 8 is bigger than a 3, so I'm going to do the actual division to make sure that I get this correct. 3 fits into 8 2 times, which is 6, and when I subtract, I have 2 left over. Circle my 3 numbers. On top is my big number, remainder, and 3, which is what I started with over here, is my denominator. So 2 2/3. Let's try 6 times 2/5. 6 times 2 is 12. I know that would be a 1 down there at the bottom. 1 times 5 is 5. This is improper. 12 divided by 5 is what I would have to do next. 5 fits into 12 2 times, which is 10, and when I subtract, I have 2 left over. So my 3 numbers, circle them. This becomes my big number. This is my numerator. This is my denominator. 2 2/5. So there are some practice problems of multiplying whole numbers times fractions.